So, Susie, we well know that when it comes to making a budget and dealing with budgets, there are so many people, so many of our viewers who have absolutely no idea where to begin. What would you tell them?
Here's what I would tell them. Are you kidding me? A budget? A budget is like a diet. A diet, you lose 20 pounds, you gain 30. A budget, you restrict and you restrict and you restrict. And then all of a sudden, AJ, before you even know it, you go into a store and you walk out with 7 pairs of jeans. So it's never about budgeting. It's about being in control of your money. Here's the real problem. People don't know how much money they have coming in. They don't know how much money they have going out. They don't have a clue where they stand today, and you can't get to where you want to go if you don't know where you are. So you first have to figure out, do you have enough money coming in? Where's your money going? What are you wasting it on? And then rather than budgeting, just make little changes in your life. If you get your hair cut every 4 weeks, get it cut every 6. If you go out to eat once a week, go out to eat every 2 weeks. Do little things, but not where you feel like you're restricting yourself. Otherwise, you're going to blow it big time.
So all of that brings up the idea of wants and needs.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's hard to differentiate. I mean, a lot of people will say, you know what? I need an iPhone because if I don't have that iPhone, I won't be able to stay in touch with my work associates. And personally, I would say I need a boat because I'll go crazy if I don't get to get out on the water.
All right. We can fool ourselves all we want between needs and want. We can play the psychological word game between the difference between a need and a want. But if you don't have an 8-month emergency fund, if you aren't fully funding your retirement account, if you have credit card debt, if you're behind on payments, if your student loan is in deferment or even in default, you better get serious with your life, and you know what a need is. You need to buy food at a grocery store for you to eat. You do not need to go to a restaurant. You need gasoline in your car, possibly to get to work. You don't need gasoline in your car to go skiing. So you can fool yourself all you want. But in the end, the only person that you are hurting is you. So if you don't have money, you should only buy needs. You have to buy needs because you need it. If you just give up your wants, you'd be amazed how your life turns around.
So you're talking about things that people need to do to take care of debt, to pay off things that are hanging over their head perhaps. But what about saving for the future? Which should be the #1 priority? Because that's a debate I hear all the time. Well, I know I should really be paying off that college loan, but I have nothing saved for tomorrow.
When it comes to college loans, I am here to tell you, college loans are the most dangerous debt you could have of any kind of debt out there. More dangerous than mortgage debt, IRS debt, credit card debt. Why? Because in most cases, student loan debt is not dischargeable in bankruptcy. So if you just stop paying it, all of a sudden you watch 20,000 grow to 40,000, grows to 80,000, grows to 100,000, and that's when they come knocking on your door. Because they want you to get further in debt because they can garnish your Social Security check if they want to. So when it comes to certain debts, such as student loan debt, you better pay your student loan debt before you are even saving for an emergency fund. If it's one or the other, debt has to be your choice. But why do you all have to be all or nothing investors? Why can't you, if you have $100, split it? $50 towards debt, $50 towards savings. But that's not how we think about money, but
Right.
we sure need to.
And as you said, again, to reiterate, certain debt takes priority over perhaps paying
Other
down
debt.
some and putting something aside for what's
Yes.
ahead. So obviously the definition of making it in America has changed quite a bit, even over these last few years. What does making it in America mean to you these days?
Making it in America is you are able to sleep at night and not worry when you get up in the morning, how are you going to pay your bills? Making it in America knows that one day you're going to be able to retire, but it's not going to be at 59 and a half. It will probably be at 67 or 70. Making it in America is that you can smile for the things that you have, not for the things that you wish you did.
Makes me smile just sitting with you.
Thanks, AJ.